And we are back for part two, which I'm just gonna open up YouTube real quick. Hopefully, you guys will see me here coming back up at any point in time. I don't see anybody yet. So, just see what happens here. Bring up my channel. Ah, we got somebody watching. Somebody found us. And it's Mr. Bruce. Imagine that. No, just kidding, buddy. Live chat so we can see all the messages. We got 4 people back. And let me know if that looks better. I'm hoping it does. The guide's working awesome, buddy. Our Metal Stage podcast is back in. Or is in. Hey, Sinner. So, yeah. Basically, we've got the frets polished now. One thing I also did was disabled notifications for stupid Facebook Messenger. And I'm gonna talk to them about that. Like, seriously, like. Alright. How are we doing on time? Alright, we got about half an hour. Oh, let's get back a little more sanity here. There we go. Watching too awesome. Oh, this is insane. Yeah, how dry this is. I think you guys saw how dry it is. Let's get some oil in there. I'm thinking I'm going to try the linseed oil after I run out of the lemon oil. Or maybe I'll try it before I run out of lemon oil. The big debate between linseed oil and lemon oil. Wow, 8 people watching already. Awesome. Looks like everybody found us. Video is a lot clearer. Good. Yeah, I think I'm going to prep this at the staff get together. So I guess I need to disable Facebook Messenger since you guys like to constantly talk. Like I swear, more messages than that have preceded the previous 3 hours. Why don't I sit down since I can do this? Sitting down? I wonder who we're missing. We're trying to watch part 1. So I'll leave part 1 up, no matter how bad the video quality is. I'll leave a video up just in case somebody was able to catch part of it or whatever, right? There's always some information before it totally goes to a you-know-what show. Yeah, pretty obvious this thing has never been oiled. Then again, like I say, it still has the bloody plastic over the truss rod cover and pick guard, so I don't think anybody played this more than once or twice. I'm just gonna soak it with oil. What's this? Hello again. Scott Nickerson. Anyone is interested in a kick group? What's a kick group? I don't know what a kick group is, so I guess I'm the wrong guy to ask. Do I? Oh. I thought it was. Hey, Hunter's in the house. I thought, our 2 or 3, I thought that was actually our Metal Stage podcast asking me if I had gear on reverb. It's just a chat app. I was actually, here's a question for you guys. I was thinking about starting a Facebook group. I know not everybody's on Facebook, but wallet chain rattling off the stool. I was going to start a Facebook group for Canucks with guitars or something like that. Kind of a community hangout. I don't know. Should I bother? I didn't really clean this. There's always something I forget. We just oiled the fretboard, but we didn't really clean the fretboard. Alright. Any place to meet musicians is a good says. Yes, I agree. Oop, too thick. Message fellow viewers on show times. Yeah. If you're down with doing that, Scott. Like I say, I've never really tried it myself. Oh, that's too thick on the backside. I'd be down with it. Just looking for the narrowest possible file that I have. It might be this guy. I see part of the problem is these slots aren't even cut straight. Isn't that terrible? That's a little too wide. Need nut slot files. I love these files, Bruce, don't get me wrong. Just a little too wide for actually getting in there. But then again, they do make dedicated files for that, right? Wish they had a music store that had coffee, beer, gear, and vapes. Let's hang out there. Yeah, buddy. Let's get some strings on this. You can post pics and vids too. Don't need to use your name if that's preferred. Yeah, Scott. Set it up. If you want to call it a Canucks with Guitars group or something like that. Does it have like administrators and stuff like that? Maybe we should start a Facebook group. Yeah, I was thinking about that. The guitar cleaning grind is 24/7. Yeah, no kidding, eh? Hunter's right on that one. All right. That's what we're going to use today. 10 through 46. Yes. Set up, send me the info if you want to do it in Min, and then throw myself on as it in Min. I'll install the app and stuff like that. And yeah, I'll probably do a Facebook group too, Sela. Talking to each other there, yeah. You guys don't know, Sinner there got our Metal Stage podcast. He goes by either name. Got himself a beautiful Steve Harris signature bass. Oh, I pulled right through there. Appreciate those thumbs ups, guys. And for the first time, although I haven't seen any new names today, maybe someone for the first time that's just hanging out and not hanging out in the chat. If you like what we're doing today and hanging out in the community side of things. You know, give us a subscribe right about there. Make sure the bell looks like it's ringing so you get notifications. Assuming you want to know when I go live or post something up stuff. Yeah, we got 55. I say it was sometimes just me. Sometimes we got Richie in here too. Green is the G string. Yeah, we're up to about 55 videos on here. Something like that. It's hard to believe. We've only been doing this since mid-January. Yeah, about 3 months. 50 some odd videos. Uh-oh. We're freezing up again, Scott? Yeah, I am going to be working on that. Hunter says, give me a cardboard cutout of Canucks with And yes, if you're doing a wraparound tailpiece like this, you gotta thread the strings first. It's just so much easier. Figure I'd try something a little beefier on here. I guess you guys can kind of see this. Alright, so you may have run into that problem. Pack of picks. Why? Because it's got a piece of cardboard. And basically, I'm just wedging it under the back of just placed 1 or 2 strings on. Handy dandy string winder. How are we doing on time? Oh, wonderful. Now, some people, yeah, I should mention that. How far do you pull the string through? Some people measure 2 past, cut it, or notch it. Honestly, guys, I've been stringing guitars for 30 years. I just know I'm gonna get that little bit of a. It's like basically like this. I know this is going to give me about 2.5 winds. If it doesn't pull through like that, let's just give it a second. We'll just see what we end up with. There's 1. 1.5. There, 1 3/4. And I don't like more than 2 bends anyways on mine. They say, oh, the string can slip and this. I don't know. Maybe they do, maybe they don't. And I never cut these dealies off till we're completely done. Oh, stiff. What do we got here? I think I'm going to start doing my own setups, or attempt to. 2 pneumatic bridges first. Yeah, buddy. You might as well, Scott. For what you pay. To have somebody else do it. You know, there was a while there I was having Richie do all my stuff. But it wasn't, it was more out of, I just didn't feel like doing it. And I thought, I liked the idea of somebody doing the work for me. I like the idea of dropping a guitar off on a Monday and I could pick it up Thursday for a gig. You know, stuff like that. It felt so pro to have a guy. Need a bobblehead Ben mascot. That's funny. I have to get your know your instruments and start adjusting them. Yeah, exactly. One more on. And then Ben's taking a quick little vape break. Looks like this one will be just a little over 2 wines. And I tell you guys, one of the best things you can buy bang for the buck, one of these little, what's this one? It's a Jim Dunlop. It's so old it still has the script logo, if you guys can see that there. Judging by the nickname I have scratched in the side, I bought this in high school. I probably bought this in 1989, 1990. Wow. Oh, that was impressive. I somehow managed to screw around the truss rod cover screw that's out slightly. Wow, that's pretty impressive. If we could just put those in. They should offer custom heads. Wait, is that $1 million idea? Yeah, 3D printer, right? That's all you need to do. Not sure why these are loose, but I guess I must have done an adjustment on this thing when I got it. I don't really remember, but then again, I blame lifestyle on that one, folks. Oh yeah, I was gonna have a vape. Alright. Video is still okay. Audio is still okay so far. Good. It's interesting how we have different people watching now than in part 1 even. Yeah, I agree. R2, R3 locking, that said when I was starting out playing my guitar, or starting out playing guitar, my friends feared Floyd Rose instruments. It took a while to master, but after a few mistakes, I learned in how to tackle any instrument. Yeah, and especially if you have the right tools to work on a Floyd Rose, right? They have the little deal that hooks on the back of it or side. I've done string changes on a Floyd Rose. I've done basic intonation, just eyeballing it without any special tools of any way. Because, you guys know me, I'm Mr. Hardtail, but I do have a Floyd Rose guitar, and because everybody needs to have one Floyd in the collection. Richie will tell you different, but I think everybody should have one. Just I think everybody should have some kind of a striped guitar or a pointy guitar, variety. Get your country guitars, your rock guitars, although they're all the same as far as I'm concerned. Oh, and by the way, if Michael Smith is watching this after the fact, he and I were having a bit of a conversation about punk rock music off air, I guess, after the late show on Johnny Bean's channel Friday night. If you guys watched that, man, we went to almost, I think it was 3:45 in the morning here when we went off. And then we still talked for, another 45 minutes or so off air. But Michael Smith is into punk rock, and anybody else that's into punk rock, check out these guys, the Beta 58s. Yeah, they're named after the microphone. Amazing 4-piece punk band out of Kingston, Ontario. If you like old school punk rock, Sex Pistols, Ramones, Clash, check them out. They're one of my favorite bands. The last gig I played, they opened for one of the bands that opened for us. got here? Watched a video. Let's see. Oh, talking about Floyd Roses. Bruce says he totally remembers his punk phase. Oh, listen to that. It sounds wonderful. A handy dandy Stark tuner I found on stage at a gig one night. The price was right. I know, guys, action-packed. Man, these necks bend. They're so weak. What do we got here? Scott Nickerson says, Ben, instead of shipping my guitar to you, I should just ship you to Edmonton. Oh yeah, speaking of which, Scott, you told me what you wanted modded. The toggle that's in the quote-unquote stock Gibson location, you said it's currently bypassed. Is there wiring in, like, if I don't know if you have, take off the back cover off that. Is there wiring already in place and just not hooked up? And if there's no wiring, still no big deal, but what I'm curious, is there a route that would say go down towards the pickup cavity so we can run wires through? I ran the build through with Rich, and that was his only concern, is if we have to drill a route from the pickup cavity, you know, front neck pickup, a route from here up into this toggle area. No routing but wired. Oh, or new wiring but routed? Perfect. Okay, then we can pull wires through it. No big deal. He was rather concerned about that. Which I love the fact that he's concerned about that, because that's, you know, that's the mark of someone who cares about his repairs, right? How are we doing on time? All right, we got another 5-10 minutes. Well, let's check the action. Why? Because I can. Because I have a tool for that. Yes. Yeah, let's see here. Hey, wow. They actually write the string action. So you don't have to remember. Here's a nice little ballpark. I don't know how clear that is. Oh, yeah, it's not coming through too well. Oh, trust me, guys, in this box here, it's got lots of different things saying. All right, so we want electric guitar. Yeah, 0.05. No. I like 30 seconds. Or 5/64 would be 0.25. 30 seconds. And we are at half that. Half that. But do I like the way this plays? Wicked resonance through it. Yeah, that can come up a bit. Where is my slot screwdriver? I'm blind today. There's a screwdriver. It doesn't have the bit in it. I had it out earlier. Dump it in the toolbox. That's what I did with it. Tool bag, I guess. Yeah, if you take off, if I take off the cellophane. Yeah, true. Show me in the village, and I use the tool with both my right and left. So we want to measure at what it looks like. I'm a little sharp on one side and a little flat on the other. I had a multi-tool around here. Here it is. Time check. Hey, Absolute Mayhem made it. Yeah. Alright, we got about 5 minutes here, folks, at best. That's not going to fit. And thank you, Bruce, for the time check. For those that are tuning in late, I got a work thing I got to do. Oh, you guys heard that, I bet. Yes, this needed to come back a bit. Sorry. And this one needs to come out a bit. Yeah, this one, mine was in 30 seconds and not 64ths, and I'm used to 64ths, watching Dave's World of Fun Stuff all the time. I had a feeling I was going to do some work today, so... So yeah, I was watching a few repair vids this morning before setting up for this. Well, should we plug it in, see what it sounds like? Type 1 for yes, 2 for no. Or just type a Y or an N. If you guys want to hear this cheap old thing. There's one other thing I got to do really quick. 3. On the back, we got to put a control cavity cover on that I left off before, but it is super tight to fit. And look at this, guys. This is so-called from the factory, and it's all offset, and they just put a little extra piece here, and they sand down one end to make it fit. Cheap, guys. So just gonna just give it a once over around the edges. Let's get a bit better fit. While I'm doing that, I suppose we could fire up the old amplification. Let that thing start warming up. And that's all it took, just that little once over. Alright, it's still a little tight. But good enough for government work, as they say. All right. Well, we got a few minutes left here, folks. So we're just gonna move this forward. Hopefully this will lean up against my tape. Put my vape behind it for some added wood. You guys can kind of see what's going on there. Whoa! And I just dropped the phone. Hang on. Oh, here we are. Sorry about that. Technical difficulty. Apparently, you should make sure the power cord for the phone isn't, in fact, wrapped around a guitar when you grab a guitar off the bench. Grab a pick. Let's see. What do I Yeah, the intonation's terrible on these things. By the time you get up to E. So obviously the low E is stretching, so I'm rolling down to whatever the hell that is. I think we found the string that slipped. Hey, James. Yeah, this high E will not hold tune. Well, there we are, folks. So Ramones. Yeah, basically a little punk rock guitar. Let's see if we can get it. A trim, right? we go, folks. Yeah, I'm just about out of time here. I gotta go do a work function thing, so I appreciate y'all tuning in. I hope, even with the technical difficulties and such like that, yeah, what are you gonna do, right? So, excuse me. I'll probably be on again, I don't know when. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, sometime like that, I will do a live lunch. Of course, we got the big show Thursday evenings. Canucks with Guitars, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. Myself, Richard Shanahan. See, now I get carried away and I gotta go. So yeah, I appreciate everyone tuning in. Don't forget to hit one of those thumbs ups on the way out if you don't mind. Hey, Dry Heat 480. Yes, check out the replay. There's 2 parts. I don't know how good the first part's going to be. And yeah, I'll see y'all next time I'm on, right? So yeah, don't forget, hit thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new. Make sure that bell looks like it's ringing. Get those notifications. And then until next time, folks, have a great one and rock on. Cheers.